to change your future, you've got to change your focus. You have focused on many things. What was your focus over the last 5 to 7 years?
Well, I focused about schoolwork mostly, but I also focused about playing sports like football and doing Cub Scouts, because it helped me stay out, it helped me have fun and not just do schoolwork, not just be bored, but have fun in life. Because you cannot just do work, you have to have 50% of work and 50% of fun.
I like that, but I want to ask you where you got that ratio from. 50-50, where did you get that from?
I just thought of it.
It
makes sense.
It makes sense. 50. So is that how you split your time? 50-50?
Most times.
Most times, and during the other times, what was it like? What was the ratio like, especially coming closer to exam? Did you still split your time 50-50, or there was more of a focus on
There was
schoolwork?
more 95 schoolwork, 5% of fun.
There is also a balance of sorts at San Fernando TML.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Physical education. Do they venture past that? Do they venture past sports or physical education and the academics? Are they involved in anything else?
Yeah. Well, they have many competitions that you can enter. There's the OWTU quiz that we placed first in for the past 6 consecutive years.
Wow.
I participated in 3 spelling competitions and 1 mental math competition. Came 4th in mental math, 1st in 1 in the spelling competitions. Yeah, and there's also different clubs that you could join.
You found balance when you were leading up to exams and in preparations for the SEA. Now that you're on 2 months vacation, July, August vacation is here. Today is the start of it. How do you intend to find balance, or is the balance going to be a bit more skewed towards sports, playing, and everything else?
Sports, playing, and everything else.
And what's your ratio going to be like for the next, at least the first month?
99.9 recurring percent fun. At least a little work.
Looking forward to first day of school, back out in big school, secondary school?
Actually, yes.
Yes? How are you preparing?
I'm not really preparing.
You just enjoy the vacation
Yeah.
for now? Alright, Rayshard, anybody you would like to say hello to or send your thanks to, any final words in closing, etc. before we wrap up?
Oh, my parents for always supporting me. My sister. My past principal, Miss Camille Hosein, who helped me. Her sister, Miss Yasmin, who taught me in lessons. My friends. And yeah, that's about it.
That's about it. And if you missed anybody else, we're covering them just in case, alright?
Yeah.
Yes, alright. Would you say that many parents are shirking their responsibility?
Not at San Fernando TML, but in general, I would say yes. We would have few instances of that where we as a PTA might be more concerned and show more empathy with what is going on with particular children than their own parents. However, it's a minority, but it's a necessity to address because the consequences are what you've seen outside with children, one, not performing as they should, or then they do other things that they shouldn't, and they go turn to drugs and to crime and that sort of thing, and which has been happening over a number of years in society.
You know, when we hear the concept of prestige schools, we usually think about prestige schools from the point of view of secondary schools. So we're talking about the naps and the convents and the presentations, etc. But there is such a thing as a prestige primary school. These are the primary schools that almost every parent seemingly wants to get their child subscribed to. San Fernando TML has fallen into this category for many, many years now, all right? But this wasn't always the case, all right? However, in the very recent past, at least maybe over the last decade or so, all right, this has been the case. My question is, why are we seeing a rise, if you can answer, why are we seeing a rise in the number of what we deem prestige primary schools? What do you think is making the difference? Why does a school such as San Fernando TML Primary continue to churn out success after success, and every year the minister has to pay a visit to San Fernando TML versus other schools where no visits are being made or no visits have been made for a long time?
Well, it's discipline and it's dedication of the teachers. The majority of our teachers, that's not to say we don't have some teachers who don't do what they should do, but the majority of teachers in San Fernando TML do what they're supposed to do. And if everyone did what they're supposed to do, they would excel. We have been referred to as the University of Primary Schools because of the facilities and the development. And that is what is needed in all schools. And actually, I know in all the talk programs, you're going to hear about the solution and of the education problems in the country and how bad things are. But there's an easy solution, and I don't want to upset no minister. But at the end of the day, the solution is simple. Government needs to get out of education and let the educators run education.